Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me for the 9 Minute Podcast. I am Dr. Packer, and thank you very much. No matter what stream of video you are or social media that you are catching this on, it is with great appreciation that you are with me here today. Let me go ahead and just remind you that throughout the month of November, um, I have my Venmo posted there. You can use that throughout the month of November and make a donation, not for me, not for the church, but all of the donations that are coming in originally started for the SNAP benefits, and because they were being held up, and so we were making donations to the food bank, also the clothing bank as well. So now that the government is open again, the SNAP benefits are hopefully finding their way to those that need them. And so I wanted to keep the commitment to continue to benefit and make the donation to the food bank and the clothing bank as well. So if you want to continue to help us do that, we're going to do it throughout the month of November because even though SNAP benefits are back out, people are always in need of food and clothing, especially in this time that we are living in. So if you want to help, that's there, and I appreciate it. Those of you that have donated, much appreciation. Thank you very much. It means the world, not only to me to be able to add what you're doing along with what the church is doing, what the ministry is doing, and also to those that absolutely need it. So thank you. Much appreciation. I wanted to talk about something here today that this past weekend, my fiance Sarah and I, and no, we have not screwed up our relationship. We did 9 episodes called "Don't Screw Up Your Relationship," and so we have not screwed up our relationship. We have moved from dating each other till now we are engaged and are planning a wedding next year, 2026. So I'll keep you apprised of all of that. But we got back from Charlotte, North Carolina, and was visiting with friends. And we had a Friendsgiving. So basically, since they were not together for Thanksgiving, we had a Friendsgiving. So there was Sarah and myself, another married couple, our friends, and then they had friends over, another couple that was there. And we had food and we had fellowship and we sat around the fire pit, and it was just really a fantastic time. Now, in the midst of all of that, there is a minister that is in Charlotte, North Carolina. And of course, in the midst of all of our conversations, which ranged from everything from politics to how do you make a casserole to food to drink to the whole thing. So, in the midst of that, this minister's name came up and his church came up. And so I had heard a story years ago about this minister and about his ministry and about something that happened in his church if you wanted to be a member. And I asked the people that live there, they live in the town, and they said, oh, we know people that go to that church and all of this thing. And they confirmed the story. So this is what I want to talk to you about. Apparently, in this church, and it's considered a mega church. television, social media, the whole thing. He is one of the superstars that I talk about sometimes when I mention, prosperity preachers and all of this. They spend more time talking about their airplanes and their money and their houses and their cars, which is a shame, because if they're doing any good for those that need to be clothed or fed or hungry or anything like that, we don't know about it because they're not talking about that. They're talking about all this other stuff. But apparently in his church, if you can come, anybody can attend. But if you want to be a member of the church, if you want to be a member, you go to the membership class. No problem with that. You have to sign a contract. I don't necessarily have a problem with the church contract, because it could be something like, we commit to teach you the truth. We commit to be available for you as a church, and you commit to pray and attend and participate, all of these things. But to be a member of his church, you have to sign the contract. And in the contract, it says that this pastor is the prophet of the church. He is the apostle of the church. He is the mouthpiece of God to the church. And whatever decisions he makes, you as a member are not qualified and are not to question the pastor. And I thought, why do people sign this contract? Why do people sign this contract? Number one, no man is above question, especially if he's teaching you every week, or woman. If they're speaking to you, they're teaching you every week. The second thing is, why are they afraid to be questioned? Why are you afraid to be questioned? I never, if anybody could walk into my office right here, right now, and say, Dr. Packer, I have a question about something that you taught. Can we go through it? I'm not going to say, I'm God's man. You don't question me. You just, yours is not to question why. Yours is just to do and die. That's not it. I would say, absolutely, let's sit down, let's talk about it. But you can't be questioned because you're always right, or you can't be questioned because you don't want to be challenged. I don't mind questions because it allows me to hear someone's perspective, and it either confirms what I believe or it gives myself something to think about. Ministers that don't want to grow are stuck, because we have to be able to grow to help people. Why would you not want to answer questions? Questions are how you learn. Why would you not want to be available to have that conversation? It must be because you think everything you say is correct. And that's what I was thinking about. And it's something to definitely think about. Let's not get too big for our britches.